Well, one of the biggest hurricanes we've seen in a while, Hurricane Ian onshore, came in as a Cat 4, winds gusting up to 155 miles per hour.
We have team coverage this afternoon with Chief Meteorologist Matt Standridge and 5 News meteorologist Stephen Elmore. They join us now with a closer look at the path of this storm.
Yeah, the storm has been very powerful, Stephen, catastrophic. We have details on what has happened so far. This is a devastating storm for Florida, and we're going to be talking about where it's going next and all the rainfall, the storm surge, all about that. But I want to show you some of the latest details. We actually just got a new update just about 3 minutes ago from the National Hurricane Center. This is, once again, a live view from the coast of Florida. This is what satellite looks like right now. We still have a Category 4 storm. To be a Category 4 storm, you need 130-mile-per-hour winds. We're still sustained at 140. We've got gusts just 20 miles per hour short of 200 miles per hour. And taking a look at some of the towns just around Fort Myers, especially in that bay just north of town towards Port Charlotte and Punta Gorda, they're still getting gusts right now as we speak of 123 miles per hour. You go farther north towards the Tampa Bay area, current wind speed gusts are anywhere between 50 to, we've got a new report in St. Pete at 77 miles per hour. So a lot of wind with this storm as it continues to make landfall. Now this thing made landfall officially at 3:05 earlier this afternoon as a Category 4 storm near Cayo Costa with those wind speeds at 155 miles per hour. But we've noticed the pressure starting to go up because as the storm moves inland, it is starting to weaken. And you can even see the eye is starting to fill in just a little bit as it moves north and east. But you can see that path as it hits some of the barrier islands and then really has smacked the Fort Myers area and is moving north and east. This thing's dropped a lot of rainfall. We've got a flash flood warning just north of town. And taking a look at some of these rainfall numbers, I mean, check out the map. We've got over a foot of rain has already fallen. And more is to come. Meteorologist Stephen Elmore, he has more on how much more rain is coming for the next couple of days.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about the estimated rainfall, but before we get to that, we're going to show you that in just a little bit. We got to talk about some heavier rainfall that's expected to come further on, that estimated rainfall again, where this Category 4 hurricane continues to move further through Florida. That's when we're going to see those heavier rainfall amounts start to drop. We're going to see around 20 inches of rain anywhere between the Daytona Beach area, but you can already see that Tampa Bay area anywhere between those 10 inches of rain or even higher. Elevated, we're seeing that storm surge already, and we want to show you that comparison. This is what we're seeing with those tropical storm like winds for Florida right now, and those are those hurricane like winds. But if we move this to Arkansas of what it's comparing to, you can see just how large and massive and destructive this storm is. A closer look, you can see where those hurricane force winds are taking place. That's almost our entire viewing area of where those strong Category 4 winds are right now, just to compare and show you how long and how large this storm is going to be. This is going to still last for the next couple hours. It's going to lose its intensity eventually, but just how strong this storm is, lots of damage going on right now in Florida.
All right, guys, thanks. Ian did flirt with a Category 5 status as it hit landfall.
Yeah, but officials warn the entire state will feel the impact with torrential rain, catastrophic storm surge, and even tornado threats.
Jason Allen is in Tampa, which could get a foot of rain by the time the slow-moving storm is done.
Hurricane Ian has arrived on U.S. shores. A powerful, lumbering storm that's expected to batter millions in Florida. Oh! Hurricane hunters flying directly into Ian felt the storm's power, and satellite imagery shows lightning in the eyewall as Ian approached. Officials are warning of dangerous flooding and life-threatening storm surge.
Some places going to get 2 feet of rain. It's moving that slow.
Flooding began on these streets in Naples while Ian was still offshore, and downed power lines sparked this fire. Residents in the highest risk areas were warned. If they hadn't gotten out by this morning, it was too late.
I urge Floridians who have made the decision to shelter in place, to stay indoors, and stay off the roads.
But the curious came out to Tampa Bay earlier as water receded from the shoreline. It's been pushing water out of the bay. This is a swimming area usually, and right now you can walk on it.
It's like a one-in-a-lifetime thing.
These Michigan residents have never experienced a hurricane.
We see if we can get a good glimpse of anything while we're here.
But there is serious business ahead as Ian bears down. FEMA has hundreds of boots on the ground and has pre-positioned food and water supplies. Florida's governor is already forecasting a long recovery.
This is not just a 48-hour ordeal. This is going to be something that is going to be there for days and weeks and months.
Ian is expected to move across central Florida and exit Daytona Beach sometime tomorrow. Jason Allen, CBS News, Tampa.
First responders from across the nation are also on standby.
Sheepdog Impact Assistance and the Red Cross of Northwest Arkansas have already gotten crews on the ground in Florida. Right now, most local volunteers, though, are waiting for the call to deploy. Sheepdog says it has about 100 people ready to help in Florida.
While Sheepdog's office in Tampa relays information about where the needs are, the Red Cross of Northwest Arkansas also preparing for its deployment, with 25 already on the ground in Florida, 40 more on call to be on ready.
So we're getting as many people as we can to go down to do the initial mass care response once the hurricane hits. So we're looking for the people who are able to go down for sheltering, for feeding, distribution of emergency supplies, and essentially just have them shelter in place until the storm passes. You have to prepare for the worst and hope that the worst doesn't happen. But if it does, we're prepared for it.
Tampa's International Airport and other airports have suspended operations because of the hurricane.
And that means first responders may have to wait the storm out until in order to fly in to help out.
And for 24/7 live coverage of Hurricane Ian, you can download our free 5+ streaming app. Outside of our newscast, we will be streaming wall-to-wall coverage from our sister station. To get the 5+ app, you search KFSM in the Roku or Amazon Fire app store.